Welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today we're going to do a bit of a craft room cleanup. I have a corner in my craft room. It's right there. And it's full of nonsense. Usually when I go to the Dollar Tree, that's where I get most of my craft supplies. When I go to the Dollar Tree, it somehow ends up in that corner because in my mind I'm thinking I'm going to use this right away, but then I don't, and then it sits there and the pile's been growing. We got to get this under control. I need to bring the Christmas decorations out, and in order to have a space to put the boxes, I need to do this. I need to do this. So it's a little bit of an organization, a little bit of a what is this stuff? Can I throw any of it away? Can I donate any of it? What can I do with it? So that's what we're going to do today. So go ahead, give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. And let's go ahead and go take a look. All right, so here's the problem. The stuff just keeps piling up. Look at that. That's neurotic. I look like a crazy person. So we got to get this fixed up. There's so much stuff there. I kind of have an idea of what's there, but not really. So it'll be a little bit of a surprise. So we're going to go through everything. So first, we've got to get the bags. So I've got my trash, and I've got my donate, and we'll see what we can do here. I don't know. We'll see. I apologize. I was just getting a little emotional there, but we're just gonna clean. I had some just recurring issues and just couldn't deal with the clutter anymore. So this little organizer I bought from Dollar Tree, you probably maybe would have seen that in a haul I did. I haven't yet put it together because where am I going to put it? And then, you know, all of this stuff over here is stuff that I've found over the course of the last, I don't know, year or so. Stuff I found at Dollar Tree and estate sales and garage sales and wherever else this junk comes from. So I'm just trying to separate it right now. I'm just setting it aside for that stuff that I'm keeping and need to find a place for. Again, the trash, and then again, the donate pile. And that was all resin stuff that I just bought from Dollar Tree this past weekend. Why did I buy it? I don't know. And those long, tall signs from Dollar Tree, my dream box has a really handy little spot for them. So I just put those two signs in that little spot. And the stuff that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, I am just setting on my little table there. And I will clean off the table once I'm done clearing the whole space. So that's the idea here, is just to figure out what I have and what I can get rid of, basically. So the wood pieces I'm keeping, and those I have a closet in my craft room that the wood pieces and some of the larger items go in. And then some of this other stuff just needed to be put back where it belongs. This belongs in the dream box, so I'm just wrapping it back up so it'll fit nicely in the dream box. You know, they say if you can't find what you're looking for, you'll just go buy it again. And that is 100% the truth, without question. There's no question in my mind. These wood beads I purchased from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. It was a large bag, and I have strings and strings and strings of beads in the closet. But I wanted more beads, so I bought more. And so I'm done buying stuff. I'm done. I'm done. I need to shop my own closet for crafting. I shouldn't be buying anything for crafting. I've got plenty of stuff. And then some of these projects that I've done that have either they don't fit or there's not enough space for them, or, you know, whatever else. Those are the things that I'm going through, and I'm throwing away some of them. I'm taking them apart so that I can reuse the pieces for something else. All of those type of things. And then I bought these little containers from Dollar Tree and, you know, never put anything in them. They're just empty. So I'm going to go ahead and use them for what they're there for, which is, you know, holding stuff, and put stuff away the way it's supposed to be put away. So that's all I'm doing here, guys. I'm just putting some stuff away. I feel like a hoarder in my craft room. I don't like that feeling. So I have a question. Are most crafters hoarders? The rest of my house is not perfect by any means, but it is certainly not like this. And I don't know if it's just a crafting thing because we buy so much nonsense and we just don't have anywhere to put it, or is this just me? Certainly I'm not alone in this, am I? No way. I can't believe it. So this big, huge bowl I bought from, I believe it was Goodwill last summer. So it's summer of 23. It's been sitting on the floor here ever since I bought it. I've never used it for anything. It's too big for all of my tables and, you know, whatever, wherever else you would put it. And so I'm going to donate that. That's going away. It can, I guess, go to the next Goodwill. And then I had these little drawer pulls that were really cute, but they were all still in packaging, so I took them off of the packaging. And then the same with these Dollar Tree racetracks, which you can make lots of different things with. So I took those apart, and we're going to put those in the closet. There's a hanging spot in my closet for those. And then those are some more drawer pulls that I end up taking out of that packaging. And then some Dollar Tree. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. It's actually crazy. And actually driving me crazy, in fact. Because to the left of where I'm standing right there, if you're looking at me right now, to the left of that is my desk where I actually work. Typically twice a week I work from home. And the desk is fine. It's you know, plenty big enough and all the things. But to look, when I'm sitting at my desk, I get to look out the windows in front. And when I look to my left, there's this whole pile of junk. And that just, it rattles my mind. So I just... One day, I think it was Friday, it must have been Thursday or Friday, I decided I can't live like this. I've got to change this. So that's why I went into this little bit of a rage, a little bit. And I'm just deciding if I can use it right now for a craft I have in my mind right now, I'm going to keep it. If not, let's donate it. Let's get rid of it. I don't need it. I'll have to just buy it again. Again, most of these items are from Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. I can afford it. It'll be okay if I have to buy it again. The wood pieces I know I can use, and so I will keep the wood piece, most of the wood pieces, not all of them, but most of them. And anytime you see me pausing, it's just because I'm trying to decide what to do. So I've emptied one bucket, not bucket, but whatever that is, that box. And the bag that I'm working with right there, that's the trash bag. The donate bag is a little bit underneath my table there. And so I don't know if you can see my little slippers, but my little slippers, my sister and I and a friend we went on a big trip last September. We went to France, Italy, and Greece. And so those little slippers that I've got on my feet, those were from Greece. My sister gave them to me as a Christmas present last year from our trip to Greece. And they mean everything to me. I've been wearing them ever since. Eventually they are going to wear off. I've already lost a pom-pom off of one of them. So eventually they are going to fall apart. But I'm going to wear them until they fall apart, darn it. I don't know why it got so bright all of a sudden. Apparently I pushed some button. I don't know. So that's 2 buckets emptied. And my little desk right here next to me, I am going to end up clearing that, but you see I had a little bit of a fit, and so I just stopped. I had to stop because I was getting distracted. I don't have ADHD or anything like that, but I just get so easily distracted. So I had to get focused again, get back to what I was doing. And some of this stuff like this was from Hobby Lobby, and I bought it, I'm sure, at 90% off or something like that. I don't know why I bought it, honestly. I don't know why. But I put it in my kitchen. I'm using them as like plate, what are they called? Plate holders, whatever they're called. And then this laptop bag. This was my husband's laptop, one of his laptops, and his laptop bag. It's been sitting on the floor for, I don't know, 2 years probably. It had all kinds of spider webs everywhere on it. So I just briefly went through it to see if there was anything that's an immediate need or anything that's, you know, like batteries that are leaking or anything like that. And I had started to get emotional here. I am now again. But I just briefly went through it, made sure, you know, it's okay and there's nothing wrong with any of it. I did not turn the computer on at all. I don't need to at this point in my life. And then his backpack. And this one was tougher because I know what's in there. This one was tougher. It took me a little longer. And of course, none of this stuff I'm going to throw away. Like these were all receipts to cars and parts to cars. And he was a car guy, so we had lots of car stuff, titles and everything in this backpack. And I'm keeping that backpack in my craft room. Look at all his DVDs. In my craft room, so it's close. It's close to me. And I know where it's at. So I used to be a horse trainer, and so here is my picture of the last horse I showed at the finals back in what that must have been 2006 or 8 or something like that. It was a long time ago. So I still had that picture, so I just dusted it off a little bit, got all the cobwebs out of the windowsill because that windowsill hadn't been touched in over a year, I'm betting, because I couldn't get to it. So just going to clean that off a little bit. And just keep going through it. Keep going through all the stuff. And I'm the person that has to touch everything. Like I can't just throw something away or give it away or put it away without knowing what it is. So this took me hours and hours. I don't know. I think about, I don't know, maybe 4 hours, maybe more even, just to go through this small corner. Thankfully, the rest of my craft room is not this bad. It's not great, but it's not this bad. This was definitely the worst part of my craft room. So I do feel much better. When I went into that room today, I felt good about it. I was happy. And I think that was the goal. So then I ended up having to get this little stick vac out because again, there were so many spider webs. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't. It was too much.
So I got the little vacuum. It's a handheld, but it can be on a stick as well. So I just took it as a handheld and just vacuumed up some of those spider webs, some of the spiders. And this shelving, I actually was using at the house that I had rented in 21. After our house burned down, I had rented a house for about 6 months. And I was actually using these shelves, so I was pretty sure I was going to use them again, and now they've just been sitting. I did put 2 in a keep bin. I put 1 in the donate pile, and I threw, I believe, 1 away. And that's one of my old projects that I kind of like. It's 3 little Easter bunnies in a little shadow box. I thought it was adorable, so I'm keeping that. And then this was just some other random paperwork. These were actually pictures of my husband when he was young. And then he has a son, and so his son as well. I believe, gosh, how old must his son be now? 28 or something? I have no idea. We were never close because we never lived in the same state. But those were pictures of them and my husband when he was just a youngster, like probably 18, and then also as a kid. So those were nice pictures to find and to have and to keep. And then I am going to organize my desk, this little desk behind me where I keep my printer and paper and that type of thing. And this was some of the stuff that was in that desk. And so a lot of this is just like electronics that I do need. That's all ink from HP because I get the automatic shipments of ink, which I don't need because I don't ever print anything because the stupid printer I can't get to work. So I need to cancel the ink thing, but I don't know how. So I'm just, paying the $1.61 or whatever it is every month and I get ink. I should probably start selling it on eBay or something since I'm a previous reseller, right? And then some of these cords and such I have purchased at Walmart, on clearance or whatever, $2, $3, whatever. And they are cords I can use, so unfortunately I am keeping them. I probably could have gotten rid of them. I probably could have donated them. But I guess my hoarding tendencies did hold on to me a little bit. If you're a person that can just throw stuff away quickly and easily without, real decisions, boy, it must be really nice. I'm jealous of that ability. Okay, so I've got most of the floor cleaned up. And so now I'm going to work on the desk behind me, just organizing it a little bit. There's nothing there that really needs to go away. It just needs to be organized in a manner that I can use the stuff that's there. And that's it. It's not fabulous, but boy, it's a lot better than it was. That's my dad up there on the picture up there on the wall in the corner. That's my dad. And then I was able to put my picture up where we can actually see it. This is from the other angle. I sit at the craft table right there to the right, the white table you see right there. That's where I sit. And then to the left here is what I normally look at. And that's how the Dollar Tree bags all ended up there. And again, it's certainly not perfect. There's certainly lots more organization I should be doing. But at this point, I am happy and I am much more relaxed about it. And I do not feel tense when I walk in there. I do not feel frantic. Thank you so much for stopping by Nattys Crafts today. I sure hope you could give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. I thank you so much for stopping by today, and I sure hope that you can appreciate today as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.